Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
Always going to have to hear the full Chocobo song, son. Y'all are just going to deal with it. It's not like we're going to be riding Chocobos the whole damn game. And that's how it's done. Alright, let's liberate this town real quick. Be done with it. Tackle. Well, Jesus, I didn't know the name of the town describes what they do to you the moment you step inside. I didn't read any of that, but it was probably... Hey, let's lock these assholes up. So here's all the people that should be in the abandoned castle where we got all of our free treasures that were our property. The King of Argas. So you're saying you're the Argas man? Please defeat Hynie. I said it twice. Okay, so we never went to the Living Forest, but if we did, there were fairies flying around and they're like, oh, this guy named Hynie made the tree float over the desert and is a huge asshole. So we're basically inside that tree that's floating around the desert, in case you're, wondering about that kind of thing. After the earthquake, he was possessed by evil. Evil! You have to be tiny to escape. Well, thanks. Now, we could go over there, but we would just have to fight this guy. So I guess we'll do that for fun. He's a servant. Well, why are you locked up? Daemon. I was going to peep this guy, but let's just kill him. We can peep his corpse. Hell yeah. He didn't petrify or anything, but it was still fun to shoot him. Big hits, Chris. All day, every day. Fun. Alright, so we got to go through this little hole right here. We'd had to be tiny. We'd had to be little fellers. Now, I believe Jeremy can cast mini. So I guess technically, we didn't actually need those lucky mallets when you think about it. But now that we're through. Oh, I've got 28 of the fucking things, Jesus. And now, we're big. I'll let Jeremy walk around for a little bit. He's a plucky, lovable scamp. Pharaohs and Limraths. I'm going to guess the Pharaohs are weak to fire. Look how intuitive this is to change my gear. The worst part is if you put all this stuff at the very front of the inventory for convenience, then after the next fight, it just resets when it auto-sorts. Basically what we need to do is before the boss fight, we need to remember to put all that stuff at the top because it'll be at the top when we do the actual boss fight. It doesn't sort till the end. Yeah, I think we made the right call equipping that shit, boys. Well, somebody decided to be real tough. I'm going to peep that motherfucker. He's a peeper, Jerry. I've seen it. He's peeping. I like how you get 2 hits by shooting 1 arrow. That seems like something Disney's Robin Hood could do, son. He was as clever, like a fox. Alright, ancient text, do your magic. I don't want to wander around this fucking place getting a bunch of shit. There's some holy arrows at the bottom of the screen I guess I want. We are up against some undead in here. Yeah, let's equip holy arrows for fun. And of course, the actual route is through this secret wall, but I already knew that. I didn't even need the ancient text for that. Oh boy. Oh geez. I'm confident Jeremy's holy arrows. Boom! What? Mummies don't give a shit about holy arrows. Mummies don't believe in Jesus. Wow, when the scholar goes to sleep, I know that feeling, boys. Just curl up in the fetal position and pray it all ends. Maybe it was a fluke. Try to shoot that mummy again. I guess Jeremy's got really good agility. No. Now that he's a archer, because he tends to go first. So it is what it is. Why are the pharaohs not weak to holy arrows? They build up holy tolerance because they hung around Moses so much. And he was always bitching and moaning about his peoples. Okay. Let's put Tommy in the front so he looked like a proper fucking Final Fantasy protagonist. Well, there's a lot of doors here. What's the ancient text got to say about these doors? And let's just go in all of them. At least this doesn't have Final Fantasy II's gimmick where every dungeon has like 15 empty rooms with a super high encounter rate just to fuck you over. That's another thing that stayed in Final Fantasy II. What happens in FF2 stays in FF2 for the most part. Well, except for, chocobos and an engineer of airships named Sid and, bombs and quarrels. Well, hey, Snake Lady, speaking of Final Fantasy II, Furion called. He wants his snake women back. Oh no, I'm confused. A snake woman made eyes at me and now I have to kill my friend. Ain't that just the way it is? Ancient fellas, have you ever had to deal with that? One of your boys has a snake woman make eyes at him and then all of a sudden you don't want to hang out no more? We've all been there. Tommy is a lot harder to impress by snake women, son. Not Jeremy, though. Lord help me. He's like, sorry, fellas. I got a eye full of snake titties, and now I've got to kill you, I does. God save the queen. I'm sure Robin Hood do the same thing if Maid Marian was like, hey, you know that bear you hang out with? You should murder him. Don't worry, he'll be reincarnated as a pilot in a vaguely 40s era Cape Town. He got to hang out with Shere Khan in a business suit, son. Who wouldn't want that? I can't help but notice there's a headless lady on a headless horse. Where's the horse's head? She should be holding the horse's head in her other hand. Damn it. Oh, the Dullahan. Isn't that like an Irish myth? Like the Kate Sith? Boys, if you speak proper, Irish, proper Gaelic, you're going to be disappointed when a certain party member joins us in Final Fantasy VII. Because I promise you that Kate Sith is going to be the way the name is pronounced at all times. Also, I believe that's an upgrade to the Nekomata in Disgaea. The only reason you upgrade your Nekomatas in Disgaea is to get a different color scheme. They're all big titty cat ladies. Why did I give them a potion? Because I was talking about big titty cat ladies, and when I weren't paying attention. It's happened to the best of us, son. Zeus's Rage, Phoenix Down. These are good items to have in a Final Fantasy. Well, one of them is. The other one's just filler. Well, look at you fucking pack fucks. Think you're so damn cool. Do I have any bomb shards? I do. Boys, I'm actually going to use an item. Alright, we got to get rid of that snake woman before anything else. That's our top priority. I can't have you crowd beating the dog shit out of each other. Just remember the tip of her tail is her weakness. Monster Musume taught me that. Darling Coon taught me that. Shout out to Bogus Bryson if he's watching this, son. If he's not too offended by my dumb jokes about subs versus dubs and Attack on Titan that I made during my Elden Ring playthrough. It's one of the many regrets I have from my Elden Ring playthrough, was making that joke. Okay. Why can't... Oh, because she's in the back. She's like, good luck, I'm behind 4 mummy proxies, idiots. The pharaohs are all her simps, son. She's got her Only Snakes account that they all sign up for. Okay, we're going to have to kill some mummies to get back there to her. You think at least Jeremy, with his ranged attacks, could get back there, but I guess the mummies just jump in front of it. I like how each and every one of these guys was apparently a pharaoh. Apparently that's a real easy position to obtain and then die. Alright, we need to kill her before Jeremy has his way with us. Tommy will take care of her. We found an eye drop. I'm so excited. And I'm particularly good at hiding it. So yeah, if we didn't have all these potions at our beck and call, we would probably have wanted to bring, you know, a proper white mage with us. But having non-stop infinite Gil frees you up for such things. The King's Sword. I believe the Ice Blade is our most powerful. Although these are monsters that are weak to fire, mostly the mummies and such, so I guess I don't know if your offhand weapon does the elemental damage. I can't remember if the ancient text said whether or not you just do elemental damage based on your main weapon. I'm gonna put the Salaman in his main hand just to be safe, because he'll still do the damage of the King's Sword from his offhand swings. He'll still have a Thunder Fury in each hand. Okay, ancient text while I'm getting in this here battle. Well, look at you. Ain't you crowd a fucking sight. I'm just holding down the A button. Alright, let's see what's up here. A fox, but what's in it? A phoenix down. Hot damn. What a scoop. He couldn't kill him with a crit. He must have like 160 HP. He must be on the fucking cusp of death. Alright, good. That snake... Oh no! Jeremy, why? It's not worth it. Never stick your dick in Crazy Snake, like they say. That's what they say at the Foxhound base. Robin Hood, Disney's Robin Hood, would make an excellent member of Foxhound. And so would Maid Marian. I'm glad that we're all together imagining Maid Marian cosplaying as Sniper Wolf when I say that. It makes me feel less awkward. We would also accepted her as Meryl. Particularly working out in the bed after you've gone up and out of the vents a few times, Meryl, to be specific. Wow, all of y'all simping for snake women, huh? I'm the only one mature enough to beat her to death with books, with knowledge. I just ran up to her screaming, "Read, bitch, read!" Boys, if my 3 friends were charmed by snake women, I'd save them. I'm just saying. I would just count on them to save me when I get charmed by Khajiit ladies. You're like, Khajiit ladies don't even like use a charm effect. I'm like, do they? Do they? When Keisha Manigan's making eyes at you, you don't feel anything. You don't feel like you're getting any status elements on you. Well, then fell asleep. Who's gonna save y'all from the snake women now? While y'all were studying or fooling around with snake tits. I studied the book. I was about to say, as many times as he's getting slapped in the head, do you think he could wake up? I need you, crowd, to start landing hits. I don't know if you know this, but this is a battle that we're in. We're not getting participation trophies. We're not going to Pizza Hut if we're killed by a bunch of snake women and mummies. I'm just saying. Nobody's getting breadsticks tonight. God, Pizza Hut breadsticks, boys. Those fucking things. When I was a kid, they were like crack cocaine. Like maybe 3 times a year, we would go to Pizza Hut. And all I wanted were those breadsticks. The pizza was just a formality. They're not as good as they used to be. But then again, I don't think anything at Pizza Hut is as good as it used to be. Pizza Hut used to be a big fucking deal, boys. You used to have an evening when you went to Pizza Hut. I can't believe I joined the snake simps. So ashamed. Oh no, now it's just me. It's just me. I can quit Khajiit hookers and moon sugar whenever I want, assholes. I don't have a problem. Alright, we're doing alright. We're having fun. That's the important thing. Sometimes hanging out with the lads and getting unnecessarily horny at snake women and beating the shit out of each other is just how a pack of blokes show that they care about each other. It's in the man code. Barney from How I Met Your Mother. You think he hasn't had to deal with some Naga women? He would just walk up and put his hands on the snake's titties and then go, "It's afraid. It's afraid!" Okay. Oh, what's that? You don't have your army of mummies to protect you? You have to fight us on your own terms? Hard to be a strong, independent snake woman when you ain't got those fucking corpses carrying your ass and doing all the dirty work. $37, boys. We must have just hit her with the author's acknowledgement and nothing else. Booyah, said the boys. We found a south wind. Alright, how is Jeremy's arrow supply? He's got 6 fire arrows in his holster and his bow clip. We do want some for the boss, since the boss shifts his weakness and could potentially have fire as his weakness. The only problem is if I equip holy arrows, then for some dumb reason the mummies don't take damage. You hate to see it. Alright, we're almost to the end of the fucking thing, so it doesn't matter. What's up there? Do I want it? Ooh. 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 Notices your fat treasure. Ooh, ooh, what's this? Roombo. So he goes from 41 attack to 46. That's a more bigger number. Okay. Lord, and might I go so far as to add, have fucking mercy. Look at all these fucking enemies. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think any of these casting items are going to help us. We're just going to fight our way to the truth. Everyone, I need you to one-shot your targets, alright? This is real important. Okay, every enemy gets to go first. I see they brought that back from Final Fantasy fucking 1. Alright, good. Tommy, that's what I like to see. Miss me with that snake shit. Well, Jeremy fell asleep. But that's okay. We'll get him on the flip-flop. Alright, good. So far, so good. Not a terrible fight, considering Jeremy slept through the whole fucking thing. He's like, I just had the strangest dream that I was getting beat on by snake women while a bunch of mummies watched him beat off. It's like, yeah. Newsflash, buddy. When you fuck a snake woman in your dreams, you fuck a snake woman for... I keep giving him potions. Alright, this is the boss, so we should be able to put stuff at the top. So I want all of my various books at the top. And I want my ice arrows and my bolt arrows at the top. His weakness should just switch between ice, lightning, and fire. I don't think he can switch to, like, water or wind. But if he can, then that's shitty, and I don't want him to do that. Okay, let's get our swords up here. The swords of the Lord. And that's the way the news goes. Okay, let's equip Jeremy with his fire arrows. Boom. Cool. Alright, this is going to be a by-the-book Hynie fight. We're going to kick Hynie's Hynie. Is that a Hynie? What are you doing? Oh well. Doesn't mean you can't be killed. Magnificent. How lovely this path of darkness is. You cannot comprehend its splendor. Aren't you glad I don't voice act all the characters? Perish. Now, unfortunately, on this first turn, we can't know what his weakness is, so we're just going to have to hope it's currently fire. But I guess we'll see. Well, we missed. Okay, scan. Weak versus thunder. Alright, until he uses barrier shift, we need to be hitting him with thunder attacks. Thunderbolt's a great electric attack. You know, unless you get ground out by Marowak, obviously. I just realized that, unfortunately, that's going to move one of my flame books down here to the very end. If I need to switch to them, that's kind of a stitch in my plan, but what can you do? Attack, attack. You need your serpent blade. Attack, and you need your bolt. If he does barrier shift the very first turn, I'm going to be so fucking mad. I'm going to be so pissy. Here we go. Why can't you hit him? Why can't you hit him? Nobody. What is going on? He didn't barrier change, did he? Scan that boy. We need Tommy to not die, so everyone's going to give him a high potion. Say hi to the high potion. Okay, he well, at least Ben used scan, I believe, so we're going to immediately learn his current weakness. Tommy ought to get enough fucking HP in him. Alright, and you're still weak versus thunder, he claims. Well, let's see. I wonder if... Let's just put the shield in his offhand, just in case. Everyone should be equipped with their lightning damage. Yeah, I don't understand why nobody can hit him. Like, this is... I've fought him before when I played through the game, and this didn't happen. So, your guess is as good as fucking mine why this is happening, but I can tell you that's pissing me off. Oh, wow. Maybe everyone's accuracy is just shit for some reason. I don't know. Alright, well, we'll just keep scraping by. Sucking down high potions. Like Coca-Cola. wall change. So what you got now, buddy? Huh? Chris landed a hit. You'd love to see it. Weak versus cold. So let's see. I'm just sitting here stunned. I can't think of anything humorous to say because I don't know why this is happening. I'm fighting the fight the way they intend you to fight it. I ain't wall changed again. Weak versus Thunder. I'm not even going to bother with the offhand book at the moment. I kind of want Chris to drink a heal. Although he seems to be the only one that could potentially do damage. Because he's just doing non-elemental hits. But I don't know. Alright, so it is weak versus Thunder. Don't I have some Zeus's Rages? If he doesn't change barrier again, I can throw these damn things at him. Yeah, or just this one, I guess. Let's see, let's put both Serpent Blades on you. And see if you can land a fucking hit. Yeah, he's just got his damn... Ugh, you would change your fucking point right at the beginning of the damn round. And we healed him. I'm at a complete fucking loss, y'all. This wasn't part of my plan of playing this game at all. I was like, oh yeah, I'll turn one of my characters into a scholar, and I'll use the hunter and the different elemental arrows, and it'll be real cool, and everybody will have a real good time. No. Sakaguchi decided that for some fucking reason, your characters just can't hit him at this point. I'm just guessing that he's weak versus fire. I couldn't tell you. I was going to say, can you switch the bow to his other hand? Does that mean anything? I don't know. Weak versus cold. Alright, y'all sit here for a second. I'm going to check the ancient text and see if it says anything specific about why I can't hit this motherfucker right now. And why the playthrough has to be ruined. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he's just got really high accuracy or evasion. Most of the shit on the internet is about the damn 3DS version of the game anyway, so who the hell knows. I guess we're just going to have to slowly whittle him down. You're currently weak versus cold. I know I have at least one south wind item, but the moment I go to use it, is this motherfucker going to barrier shift? Probably. If it makes the playthrough worse, and if it makes me angry, then that's probably what he'll do. It just seems shitty to give you these jobs right before this boss and have this specific elemental gimmick, and then have it where your characters can't fucking hit him. I wonder. Alright. Seems we've used the mysterious power that we possess as the Light Warriors that's not understood, that allowed us to roll back time. So, that was just so shitty that I feel justified going into the battle with a different strategy. And here's what that strategy is going to be. How much inventory space have we got? Alright, enough. Okay, you've got that shit, so remove that. Remember, we gave our Fire 2 to you to hold for us, and that was a good thing. So let's teach this boy Fire 2. Boom. Let's teach Cure 2 to you. Oh, you already have that. Oh, okay, I guess we just got a bonus Cure 2. Okay, so first step is to strip you asshole naked. Second step is to turn you back into a black mage. Second step is to strip you asshole naked. We can't take his helmet off just yet. Alright, what can you equip out of all this shit we have? Well, at least he can put on the scholar robe and hat that he wore as a scholar. And he can wear the mithril armlet. He doesn't have any weapons, but he doesn't need any weapons. His weapons is his mind, man. He casts that hate magic, man. Alright, put you in the back row. Okay, fire, ice bolt, fire 2, ice 2, bolt 2, and ice 3. So whenever Hynie is weak to ice will be when it's really nice, because we can do damage to him. Okay, we still need a scholar though, so that role will be filled by none other than Jeremy. Boom. I guess Chris can just keep trying to hit him, and Tommy can just keep tanking. Let's put the fire armor on him so he has ice defense and fire defense. We don't have anything that gives lightning defense that I know of, so we're not going to be able to do anything with that. And we'll have to keep doing Tommy's sword juggling gimmick, but other than that, nice book, okay. Let's sort our item. Okay, we don't need to worry about this shit, so we can put that down here. I wanted to leave more space open up here for when we unequip. Because I forgot, if you have more than one of the item, that it moves it all the way down to the bottom. If we have some empty slots, they can just go into there. That seems useful. Do we have any more empty space down here? No. I'm tempted to just throw that Cure 2 away. It's not like we can't just make as many as we want later. But it is what it is. Okay, you may notice that through all of this, we have no spell charges because we would need to rest at an inn. If only we had an item that restores all spell charges. If only we had a precious commodity that we're expected to hoard until the end of time. Where the hell? I thought I had an elixir. Did I not bring it with me? Was it too good to bring with me? Have I completely and utterly fucked us? Probably. Damn. I didn't think I'd stored that. My whole plan hinged on not having stored that. Can we get the hell out of here? That sounds like a plan. Yeah, you can't cast shit. Can we use our otter head? This is probably a dungeon that's going to tell us we can't warp out of. Yeah. Fuck. I might just have to reload the save then. I might have completely fucked us. This sucks, man. Why don't the fucking melee attacks land? It's just shitty. Okay. I'll make a deal with y'all. I'm just going to load my save. I don't have any save states that can save us right now, so I'm just going to have to reload my save, come in here with a better team that gets past all this gimmicky fucking horse shit, and then we will resume from here. So I'll see y'all here in a minute if I'm ever done being angry. Don't count on it anytime soon, though. All right, and in the blink of an eye, here we are again, except we've got this little scrappy feller with us with all of his spell charges. I didn't cast a single spell on the way up here. He just impotently waved his mithril rods at the enemies, at the snake women and mummies. But let's see if we can't humble the smug asshole this time. How's that sound? Yeah, I know, indeed, etc. Shut the hell up. Well, he's not weak to fire. I had to guess, though. He's weak to thunder. Now, let's see if I can cast Bolt 2 before this motherfucker changes his barrier. Wouldn't that be lovely? Wouldn't that be a neat novelty? Bolt 2. Is anyone hurt too bad? Just keep fighting. We might as well try to hit him with the Serpent Blade while we can. And then I have some Zeus's Rages that you could throw. Please don't barrier shift. Okay, oh thank God. All he did was almost kill Tommy. Now that's adequate damage. He has 1600 HP according to the ancient texts, so I have a feeling he's going to barrier shift this turn. That's the problem. If we preemptively try to do something about that, we don't know when he's actually going to barrier shift. I guess we just got to keep trying. You, my friend, are the healer right now. He's like a monk white mage. What an odd concept, but somehow strangely nostalgic. Zeus's Rage. Okay, good. He hasn't barrier shifted yet. Come on, Black. God damn you. At least, hopefully he doesn't absorb it. Okay. So is he still weak versus thunder, or did we just happen to hit him? Since we know he won't absorb it, I don't mind casting Bolt while we do another scan. Okay, he's stuck with being weak versus thunder. I like it. Alright, well then hopefully we can hit him with another fat Bolt too. You can hit yourself with a high potion. You swing, and I believe I've thrown all of my Zeus's Wraths at him, haven't I? Yep. We're just gonna have to... No, not the ice book! Damn you! There we go. And... there we go. Fight! Okay, good. He didn't barrier shift. As long as he uses ice and fire attacks, Tommy will be okay. I think. Actually, I left the knight armor on Tommy. I forgot to switch it. That's fine. If we could just hit him with another barrage of attacks he's weak to, we'll finally be done with this fucking gimmick fight that they put in the game. Just to make you use a scholar once. God damn you. Please don't absorb it. Fuck you. At least it was only 100. Okay. What is he weak to? We can't know. We can never be allowed to know until the scholar does something. So in the meantime, does anyone need a heal? Just use a regular potion on Tommy. God bless his heart. It already put the Wind Fang in our inventory. Did we have that before? Maybe? I can't remember. I'm too busy being mad at the game. You just defend. You scam. Weak versus cold. If we could just keep him on that, I can hit him with Blizzaga, aka Ice 3. So let's see if he immediately is like, oh, I believe I'll change my weakness. Barrier shift. Indeed. I'm now weak versus penises. Oh, wait. That's been my entire life. Indeed. Alright, throw some south winds at this motherfucker. Don't you wall change, you piece of shit. Why won't you let my casters go? Okay, thank God we hit him with this. There you go. Enjoy hell, you piece of shit. Okay, yeah. So the moment the fight with Hynie starts, you actually get this item put into your inventory, but the story says that they give it to you now. I wonder why they programmed it like that. So it's more of Sakaguchi's secrets and tricks and lies that he loves. No one may enter this forest 1,000 years. That's a hell of a nap. Crush the darkness. We got to walk all the way back to our fucking boat. If I'd have known that, I'd have parked the boat here. I thought I was so smart. Okay, well thank God that shit's over with. We can go back to using whatever jobs we want instead of having to use what the game insists we... Oh yeah, if you ever try to walk back in here, you just get kind of jostled around. Neat. Okay. Well, we're not that far away. I guess we could fight a couple two-tree enemies if they attack us. Never mind, we're too good. Alright, we can actually come into this town now. Oh, I've secretly discovered a secret without anyone telling me. It's a secret that leaves... I think this is here just so those soldiers can run out of the woods and tackle you. You're welcome. You're also welcome. What about this house? Any good shit in here for me, little feller? Thanks, guys. My husband is safe. Oh, did I rescue him? Yeah, sure. That's exactly what I meant to do. What do you all keep in your chimney? For the warriors of light. Ouch. Well, I thought that secret candle would open a secret door for sure. Whatever. It's not like I want to be rewarded for saving people. Bakas. What? There ain't nothing in y'all's fucking house. Boys, I've never regretted being the warriors of light any harder than I am right now. What's in this well? Nothing. I keep expecting these towns... Oh, well, there's a freezing staff. So you get one for free. Everybody gets one. We're saved. We get to live in our shitty ruined town now. Huzzah. You kick... I had to read that twice. He probably didn't say that in the original Japanese, I'm just saying. Truly, yeah, we're real fucking big dick heroes. The whole lot of us. Weren't nothing to it, boys. Finally. Phoenix down and a Kenpo armor, which I believe Chris is already wearing. Such treasures. They're warm to the touch. What treasure? Well, here's free monk shit. After we've already bought monk shit. Just checking for secret passages where y'all hide the good shit. The warriors of light are like tax assessors. The townspeople have to hide all their good items whenever they're showing up, or else they'll take them. To go back to the Robin Hood analogies from earlier, we're like the sheriff of Nottingham. Okay. Okay, we're finding fun items, I guess. Any secrets in the woods I should know about? Good townsfolk. All right. I'm going to trust you guys just this once. But I don't want to hear about any secret garbage that I would just vendor later. That's rightfully mine. Okay. We could finally go up to the castle. Remember, we're doing all this because we needed to get another airship. So the king of this castle, which now has inhabitants in it. Luckily, we've already got all of our items that belong to us. We've already manifest destiny the shit out of that place, so we should be alright. Do you have your light books with you, dude? That's a good thing. Death. I haven't bothered changing the characters' jobs yet, since I figured we're going to be sailing around a little bit longer. We might as well be hitting monsters with our light books. They're like, thank you, warriors. It's terrible. It seems the castle was ransacked in our absence. I'm like, oh no, who could do something so terrible? Probably a bunch of big dick heroes by the looks of it. Please have this. This is the time gear. Ugh. Colonel. We need to make our boat fly. Otacon would be like, that's not very scientific. I know we're on a floating continent, idiot. You've already ruined it. The perpetual engine, huh? Light scarred those are low in HP. You don't have to tell Tommy how to fuck a tank, boys. Why do you think they call him Tanky Tommy? Disclaimer, don't refer to him as Tanky Tommy. Well, look at y'all just standing around here, having a good time. Have me a sip of the healing water, governor. Alright, what are we going to do with Jeremy now? We can turn him back into a white mage, but we've learned that you don't necessarily got to have a white mage. Could make him a thief now. I think he's a thief now. We still haven't found any of the good thief gear, though. Not until the next town. I mean, we could turn him back into a hunter for fun. Although we'll have to go visit Fat Chocobo again to get his bow. Well, we found... yes, right. We found the arrow, although we don't have any... Or we found the bow that was in the place, but I didn't bring any arrows with me, so never mind. I guess you'll just have to stay a scholar. I guess you'll just have to be learned in the ways of bitching and moaning. Alright, all we gotta do is take this time gear over to Sid. He can update the OS of our ship, and we'll be on our way, boys, to the next chapter of our lives. That's big damage. Oh yeah, I didn't even comment on how we've restored the balance in the color palette of our party with this setup. So that's always a good thing. Alright, Sid. Give your wife a moment to recover, son. Let her replenish some electrolytes from all the sweat dripping off of her while you go from the window to the walls and upgrade our airship. If only you had the time gear. Well, lucky fucking day, boys. Here you go. You can rebuild the Enterprise into an airship. Just lid me that box. The time gear is a box? Son, you crowd work quick. Alright, let's see how the missus is doing. She's like, I need another elixir. Just rub it on my ass. It's nice to see a couple like that can keep the spice in their marriage, even when they're advanced age. Alright, so now if we get in our boat and press A. Hell yeah, we're finally back in the skies, boys! We still can't fly over mountains, but you know how that is. What if we flew in here and there was another rock and we just blew it up again? Instead, it's like, well, I guess you're fucked. Can't beat the game, jackasses. Well, we can go anywhere we want almost here on the floating continent. You'll notice there's a couple of little areas inside the mountains that we can't quite get to yet. I wonder if they'll mean something later. Okay, remember this is where we all became black mages and then all became little fellers and went into here. So we're learning about it. Everything. Here's that Gishel village on the edge. We could even fly back to the start of the game if I could aim this fucking thing in here. Only if we wanted to, and we don't. We could go visit Princess Sarah. And second of all, let's not visit Princess Sarah. 'Tis a silly place. Alright, I want to go to the Chocobo Woods. And so luckily, we can just fly right over here. Bada bing, bada boom. Fat Chocobo, you son of a bitch, get out here. You nut. Presenting the Fat Chocobo. His belly's not the only part of him that's fat. Indeed. Alright, we're turning you back into an archer for now. For fun and profit. Boom, boom. Put him in the back row. Give him that Roombo. Which is better? This has... I guess the attack is based more on the arrow equip because his attack didn't change at all. Huh. Okay. Remember, he can wear somewhat decent gear. Decent gear. We'll get him an ice helm here in a second. It'll be a nice helm. As all, we'll just leave Ben as a black mage. He ain't hurt nobody. We're past the threshold where I can justify leaving him as a red mage, unfortunately. Okay, you take that. God's Wine is an item that cast haste. So that's good, eventually. Don't need any. I think Lamia Scale casts Confuse, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, you, and you. We want to take an ice helm. Boom. Okay. And we want our arrows. Ice, bolt, Medusa, fire. So we could take the holy arrows just to be our go-to. Hey, I'm just shooting these to get them out of my inventory arrows, since apparently mummies love them. Nothing a mummy loves more than getting shot with a holy arrow and just giggling to himself. Might even chortle a little bit. That's how you know you're being insulted. Alright, ice bow, bolt arrows, and Bob's your uncle. Yep. Back to business. Alright then, I guess there's nothing left to do but to explore the brave new world. And that's what we'll do in the next recorded session. Because once again, I need to pee, and my ass is numb. So I'm just now calming down from how angry the Hynie Incident, as we'll call it. The Hynie Incident, as you crowd can call it later, while you giggle to yourselves, son. Beavis and Butthead, the Beavis and Butthead audience turns out was my entire audience the whole time.